Hello, my followers. Welcome back. Today, we're going to be talking about the battle bricks. I have some speculations and theories I'd like to go over, and it's about Chapter 5. As we know, the next update is Chapter 5, and we've been fighting zombie enemies next chapter. Now, next chapter will be crowd based, most likely, due to the theme being zombies, and what is one thing zombies do? Being in hordes. And also, if we look at all the anti-zombie units we have right now, a lot of them are crowd control units. Also, another thing for me to add, if you don't know about the zombie enemies, apparently they're going to leave a debuffing aura or something when they die. I don't know what that could be. Maybe they leave like a pool of acid when you walk over it. It'll give you that one debuff that makes your units take more damage. But now onto my main part of this video. So I went onto the Roblox catalog and searched through a bunch of gears, and I believe I might be able to predict some of the enemies we're going to be fighting in Chapter 5. Because as you all know, the Battle Bricks uses a lot of gears off the catalog as the weapons the battlers use. So let's get into my predictions. Alright, so the first two gears I want to go over is actually two at once because I believe I have an alt form here as well. So the two gears is the zombie staff and the zombie bomb. Now the zombie staff I think should be pretty obvious. I'm pretty sure the enemies might get a summoner unit that can just spawn in zombies. And then I believe for the alt form, they might use the zombie bomb and throw a grenade that spawns zombies. Kinda like the Grenadier from EDX. Next up is the Venom Sink and its dual counterpart. Now this should be pretty obvious that we're most likely getting an enemy that uses these, and the alt form is going to have the dual. In fact, the Bucket himself even said there's going to be a zombie enemy with the Venom Sink. So, yeah. Alright, so the next item I want to go over and talk about is the Skelly Chucks. Which are these bone nunchucks. I feel like we might get a zombie related enemy that might use this. This sounds pretty goofy, but maybe like a martial artist zombie or something that can do combo moves. Kind of like how PSI and the Dark Heart Sword guy does like a 3-hit combo move. Maybe something like that. So the next gear I want to talk about is the military axe, and also I believe that this could maybe be a actual unit we can get. So here's the idea in my head. Okay, this one does not hold up as much because there's no way for us to predict what type of ally unit we could unlock. But I'm just thinking here in my head, maybe we'll get some sort of survivalist type unit that uses the military axe and could heal himself, sort of like the regen battler, while like using some sort of item to heal himself, and maybe he can also do a little dodge back to bait out attacks and stuff. But I really do like the idea of this being a battler we can get for this chapter, because I feel like it just fits like a survivalist on the zombie chapter, because it's like a zombie apocalypse. And also here is some photos of what I believe he would look like if he is actually a thing. But yeah, I really do hope we get some sort of apocalyptic battler like that we can obtain. Alright, so the next gear we need to talk about, and I genuinely, fully 100% believe we are getting a unit on our side that will use this weapon. I believe we are getting a unit on the zombie chapter that will use the zombie stopping axe. I fully believe that we will probably get some sort of Uber that has this big axe and will do like big area swings, kind of like the great sword guy almost in a way. But yeah, I do believe we will get some sort of unit with the zombie stopping axe. Now this next one is very debatable, you could say, and that is the zombie protesting sign. So we maybe might get some sort of zombie protester imminent. Nothing like the protester unit we have, but maybe we'll get like swarms of zombie protesters, and that'll be one of the enemies. Kind of like a very quick and fast cannon fodder the enemies can send out. Something like that, maybe. Two honorable mentions I'd just like to talk about is the Poisonous Skeleton Scythe and the Zombie Axe. I definitely also see these being used by some sort of enemy. Alright, well, that's basically all the theories I have. Let me know down in the comments what you think, and if you have any gears in mind as well, possibly, on what enemies we might get. I definitely see an Uber, though, using the Stopping Zombie Axe. I really do think we're going to be getting some sort of Uber with it. But yeah, that's basically it, and I hope you have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.
This is Elon Musk.